how's everyone doing tonight? Okay. All right. Let me pull up my thing here so I can see everybody. Yep. So I can see everybody. Say hi. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Yep. So I can see everybody. Okay. Say hi. Hi, Gammy. Can hear me okay? So I can see everybody. Okay, say hi. Okay, sorry about that. Hi, Gammy. Hi, MUTTNUTT. Hi, Linda. Hey, Travis. Hi, Colleen. MUTTNUTT, hope you have a good evening and get some rest. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Linda. Okay. So I see everybody survived this week. It's still a little cold, but it's supposed to be warming up to the 50s on Monday. I haven't been out. Hopefully my car will start. Because if it don't, I've got to get to go get some prescriptions. Okay. Anything good this weekend? I like the new lens. That was cute. But I didn't get anything. I thought about using my points for it, but I didn't. Linda, my battery's only like 2.5, 3 years old. So if it's dead, it's just because it's cold. Hi, Raelene. Yeah, because when I bought a battery in my car, it cost me almost $400. And I sure don't have it this year. Yep. Hi, Jen. And yeah, I can't believe batteries are that expensive now. I remember last time I bought a battery, it was like $80. It's like, how does it go from $80 to $400? Of course, when I put my last income tax return money, I don't have anything now. All right. Okay, so did anybody buy anything yesterday? Hi, Kris. Hope you get some sleep. We probably won't be on real long tonight. It's going to be just me unless somebody wants to join me. Nyx is doing okay. But she's still just feeling kind of, But she's doing okay. Okay, so nobody bought anything. Like I said, I was tempted on the new Richard Lorenz. I mean, I've been so good. I haven't bought anything in a while. And I do have some points. I mean, I would have still had to pay like $20. But I was under the covers. I was warm, and I wasn't getting up to to go buy it. I figure if I look later and they've got it, then it was meant to be. If not, then it wasn't. But, okay, anybody doing any events this year? Anything interesting? I know I'm still working on the pink and black. And then I'm still working on the Richard Lorenz event. And I am also still working on the Ticket to Ride blinging in the new year. Yes, Shannon, you're the horse. I don't have any horses. I mean, I have a mystery kit with a horse, but that's it. I will be doing the Love for All Seasons. I think I'm going to use my Ticket to Ride one, since it doesn't have to be a new start. Yeah, Travis, I never prepare. It's if I see an event and I know I have a painting, I just grab it and go. Yeah, I can't plan on them. Because, like I said, right now, I'm going to be doing the Small But Mighty too. I've got a mini Dazzler kit. Yeah, I don't even have any cats. Yeah, Manny, you're always doing the dreamers, aren't you? I'm still over halfway to go at Nut on my blinging in the new year. I'm doing the heart on the sleeve. So I have a long ways to go. But like I said, the blinging in the new year, I'm working with Ticket to Ride on it. There's a couple others that I can do. But I'm not doing too many myself. Like I said, just whatever I see. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. You know. I think I'm going to do Get Your Weird On. I'll use my Purnell for it. I think that starts the 1st of March, I think. Yeah, there's a couple whips I need to complete too, MUTTNUTT. Well, MUTTNUTT, you hold pretty good on, you're not going to go in the new year with whips. So you can do that. I cannot do it. I tried, and it doesn't work. It does not work at all for me. Nope. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for a cough drop. My throat is getting very scratchy. I know I had some. Who knows where I put them? Who knows? Yeah, they'll turn up later. Yeah. Yeah, they'll turn up later. But no, there won't be any wheel drawings tonight. Sorry, guys. But as soon as Nick's comes back, we'll have the drawings. Yeah, I can't remember which one I posted. But I was going to see if one of mine would work for the retro cult. And if it don't, it don't. I'm not going to try to buy anything or find anything, to do it. So, like I said, if it's hard to hear me, I'm sorry. I apologize. My throat is very scratchy from all this coughing and everything. It's almost like can't seem to be getting over it. Just keeps going and going and going. Okay, who all got snow? And who all got ice? I know we got, I don't really think we got any snow. It was all ice. But it's finally melted off my car. Yay. Oh, so that's good. I know I haven't even went and checked the mail since last Friday. Yeah, thank you, Linda. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain again Tuesday, but it's going to be up in the 50s. Now, Erin, where in New York are you? Oh, thank you, Travis. Because I know I used to live in Rochester. I was born there. And man, when we got snow, we got snow. It was lake effect, and it was always over 10 inches. Yep. Kris, it was cold here too. It was down. Felt like below. Oh, okay, Erin. So you're up in the city area. Oh, are they, Erin? Yeah. I was up there. I think I left there around 1980, right after I graduated high school. Yeah. I'd had enough of the snow, and where I moved, it was just as bad. MUTTNUTT, I hope you feel better. Yes, I do. Hey, Henriette. The one and only Henry. Or Harry. Yeah, if anyone wants to join me live, just let me know and send me a message, and I'll send you the link. Yeah. Like I said, probably won't be on long. We'll be on until my voice completely goes. Hopefully it won't go, but I haven't looked to see how much they got where I used to live, because I really love the weather there in South Carolina. And who would have ever thought that Mississippi would ever get this cold? I thought because it was close to the Gulf, it stayed warm. Wrong. And I know I'm buffering. I've had some internet issues too this week. I've actually had days and days where I didn't have any connection. So hopefully it doesn't go out on me tonight. Just trying to read up on the comments. Okay, who's ready for summer now? I know I am. And if it's that hot, I don't care. I'm not complaining. Not going to complain at all. Oh, Linda. Yuck. Mandy, I hate winters too. That's why I had moved south before. I'm too old to be a snow bunny. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. That's it, Nancy. I need some sun. Well, Travis, it doesn't have to be hot. I could deal with 70. I could even deal with 65 or even 60. But not when it's like 18. No. You know, I know it's really bad, but Jenna, I am too. 75 degrees would be perfect. However, you know, I'm not moving to California. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, everything's okay with Nix and Mr. E. They're doing okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's still a little sick, but she's getting along. Oh, yeah. Mandy, I had moved from Rochester to West Virginia. But West Virginia was more famous for ice storms. But I mean, when they got snow, they got snow. You know? Now, where I lived in Rochester, we had a shovel at our house. And our house did not, didn't sit on the ground. You had stairs to walk up outside. We were on a little hill. And then more stairs to go up onto the porch. And we had a porch, and we had to have somebody come over and shovel. So we come up there. And the shovel to walk and stuff. And you know how big a light post is. Just the road from where they had to walk and shovel our porches and stuff came halfway post. So really bad. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I mean, nothing happens with me. I live a very boring life. No. So if anyone has any questions they want to ask or talk about, let me know. And like I said, if anyone wants to join me and be my guest tonight, please let me know. I gotta find some more riddles. You guys are getting pretty good on these riddles. Yes, you are. And I hate to have quiet, but I can't help it. Sorry, guys. Mandy, actually, no. Our power went out twice, but it came right back on. The only thing I lost was internet. I lost internet once for 2 days, once for a day, and once for about 6 hours. And then it was kind of sketchy in and out. So I had no internet and no phone during those times. So we were one of the lucky ones who didn't lose any power, which I'm thankful for that. Woohoo, tomorrow's going to feel like it's 18 outside. Yay. Heat wave. Yep, heat wave. Yeah, I believe that, Travis. Because a lot of the snow, when it does snow, it sinks into the earth. So it does help replenish, rivers and, water and stuff like that. So let's just hope you have a rainy spring. Take care of your water. Like I said, I know when we lived in South Carolina, If it snowed an inch. Yeah, it snowed. We had well water. And the only good thing about us with the well water is because we were close to Lake Wylie, and Lake Wylie was huge, and it supplied our water source. That's okay, MUTTNUTT. You're fine. Hi, Stephanie. Honey, doing okay. How are you? How are you? You staying warm there in Chicago? I hope you're. I know it's cold here. Stephanie, would you like to join me during tonight's live? I know it gets very cold in Chicago. I used to live there back around 89, maybe? No, sorry. 84, I mean. Yep. And it was just as bad as Rochester. So, the only bad thing about Chicago is the wind. And it will cut through you. Oh, okay, Stephanie. You must be working. Yep, must be working. Guys, I hate to do this. I'm going to have to take a potty break. So if you don't mind, I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Houdini's doing okay. He's buried, covered up, staying warm. Believe me, I'd freeze before I let that little fella freeze. I sure do. Thank you, Gammy. But oh yeah, I make sure that little fella's covered. Yep. He likes to snuggle against my back. Yes, he does. Oh no, Kris. I hate when I do that. Right now, I'm drinking water. It was cold to go outside to get my top, and I really didn't feel like making tea. So it's water for now. But I'm gonna have to go get some drinking water. I'd like to try to go tomorrow, but it's supposed to be a little warmer Monday, so I'm going to try to wait till Monday if I can. Yeah, I don't like the water that comes out of the spigots here, so I buy drinking water. Yeah, water's got like a funny smell and a weird color. The only thing I'll use that water for is if I boil it. And that's it. Now, I buy a tea that's pretty good, guys. It has 0 sugar, but it tastes just like homemade sweet tea. And it's a Gold Peak. And it is really, really good. Yep, it's very good. Okay. Yeah, I like Gold Peak too. It's very tasty. And like I said, that 0 sugar, it tastes like it has sugar in it. It's really good. Really, really good. And it's not that expensive either. You get a big old jug of it for like $2. A little over 2. Yeah, I grew up on Lipton also, but I don't know. I know when I was in the hospital in South Carolina, they served that Gold Peak, and that's when I started drinking it, and I really like it. I found a cough drop. I just don't know where I put my others. Now, I used to make my own tea. It was a Southern tea. You take and you boil your 3, 4, 5 tea bags in a pot on the stove. You add your sugar while it's still hot, let it sit, and then you just put your ice in it. Hi, Kelsey. And that's all I used to drink until the 70s. And then in the 70s, I started drinking everything diet. And I don't care if I can't drink a regular drink anymore. It has to be diet. And some of the 0 sugar stuff tastes like sugar. So I don't even care for it. Hi, Margaret. Okay, yeah, it's not really expensive. I haven't bought it since the summer, so. But still $3.50 for a gallon. I mean, that's not bad. Even a half gallon. Because I know one of those little jugs lasts me for a little while. Yes, it does. Now, did anyone hit up Crashly's auction today? If you did you buy anything? I forgot all about it. They had one painting there I would have bid on, but I don't know if I missed it or hadn't come up yet. But it's okay. No big deal. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I just hate making anything myself anymore. I want something convenient and easy and already done. Forget the waiting. But there's nothing wrong with Walmart brand anything. I mean, I used to use only Hellmann's mayonnaise. I use Walmart mayonnaise. I can't really tell the difference. Oh. Can't tell a difference at all. Oh, okay, there you go. So you don't have to just boil the water. I thought about getting me one of those iced tea makers, but it's just something else in the way where I don't have any space. I mean, I've got a little kitchen table, and I've got my coffee pot set up on it. I have my air fryer, my slow cooker, and my microwave set up on it. And I got my little hot pot over here next to me. And I have my little coffee cup heater over on the other side. Oh, there you go, Travis. Oh. Well, I haven't drank coffee in a long time. I've got a 4-cup coffee maker. I use that to make, to heat me a cup of tea or something. And that's it. But I'm thinking about if I can find another Keurig. Because I did like my Keurig coffee. But I'm not a big coffee drinker anymore. I haven't been since I quit smoking. God, that's been about 10 years ago. I don't drink it as much. Because when I smoked, I drank coffee. So when I was drinking coffee, I'd look for a cigarette. And I said, nah, I don't need that. There you go, Travis. Yeah, I hate chopping vegetables too. Oh, that sounds good, Stephanie. Hi, Barbara. Now, Nancy, I don't miss the smoking either, but it was right when I quit smoking, when I'd go to drink a cup of coffee, that's when I wanted a cigarette. So I just quit coffee. Now when I drink a cup of coffee, it doesn't bother me. I don't need a cigarette because I don't really drink coffee and I don't associate that with smoking. That's okay, MUTTNUTT. Autocorrect always hates me. Oh, driving at the casino. Yeah, I smoked a lot. I wasn't just one here and then 30, 40, 50 minutes later, another one. No, mine was almost right after another. I was a chain smoker. Hi, Robbie. Oh, did you win tonight? Yeah, I was probably 2-pack or more a day myself, Nancy. Yeah. And I just kept telling myself, because I'd been smoking, God, probably 30-some, 40 years when I quit. And that's not what made me have COPD. I was born with asthma, and the asthma just went into it. But, I kept wanting to quit and quit and quit. I just didn't have willpower. So I kept telling myself, the cigarettes make me feel sick. Make me feel sick to my stomach. I'm nauseous. And it got to the point where it was mind over matter. I lit up a cigarette one day and man, I felt sicker than a dog. I put it out. I said, no more. My husband goes, no, come on. My mother was going in from a heart valve transplant. And she goes, don't quit today because you're going to be a nervous wreck. I said, fine. So I went and got me a pack of cigarettes. And my husband bought me 2. And I said, I told you I was going to quit. So come Friday when he got paid, he said, let me get you a carton of cigarettes. I said, no, I told you I was going to quit. After this pack is gone, I don't want any more. And when that pack was gone, I didn't have another one. Even when my husband passed away, my friend came over. And she goes, here, she lit me up a cigarette, handed it to me, said, I think you need this. I started to put it in my mouth. I said, no, Janet. I said, I don't need this. I said, I'm not going to start. And I didn't even smoke then. So I think I've done pretty good. Now the smell kills me. It really does. And I don't want nobody smoking, blowing into my face. You can sit there and smoke. I don't care. Smoke all you want. But please just don't blow it my way. Oh, Nancy, cool. Yeah. I think cold turkey is the only way to quit. I mean, I had tried before. I tried the Chantix and, I'd done the lozenges, the gums, the patches. Nah, it just made me want it more. And Nancy, I used to be a drinker. I mean, I wasn't an alcoholic, but I used to like to go out and party. I quit doing that, God. I want to say 2004. Yeah, 2004 probably. And it wasn't like I really quit. I quit going out. And I wasn't one that would drink, alone at home. So I didn't bother. Yeah. That's it right now. Let's see, I can buy a bottle of liquor and it probably lasts me a month or 2. Now, I like my hot damn. I could still do that, but I don't buy that much. I think the last time I had a bottle of hot damn. It was a small bottle. Probably a year and a half ago. I have a bottle of wine in my fridge I bought two years ago. So there you go, Nancy. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Travis. The worst was when they flick ashes and they fly back and hit you in the eye. Oh. You know, butter shots. Are you talking about butterscotch? I like schnapps. And then they have a whiskey, and I love cinnamon anyways, but they have a whiskey, and it's not Jack Daniels, it's something else that has cinnamon in it, and it's pretty tasty. Good night, Linda. And every now and then I like to buy a bottle of Kahlua and put in my coffee if I'm drinking a coffee. Well, like I said, I don't do it. I'll say, I might get me a small bottle. And I drive right by the liquor store. And neighbors go, weren't you going to stop? I said, nah, I don't feel like it. No. Oh, that sounds good, Nancy. I like butterscotch, so I'd probably like that too. Oh yeah, Kahlua is good about anything. It really is. I even had my cinnamon whiskey and put Kahlua in it. That was tasty. I mean, I don't use much. You know, maybe one of their little caps, and I'll put it in. But it was pretty tasty. And I know Nix is watching, so let's everyone say hi to Nix and Mr. E. And like I said, anyone who wants to come join me on the live, just let me know and send me a message, and I'll send you a link. And I'll have Mr. E add you. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Well, that sounds good, Nancy. Yeah. I don't know what the name of this one was. I can't remember. I know it wasn't Jack Daniels. I don't think it was Jim Beam. I mean, it may have been. But my husband bought it for me before he passed away, and it was really good. Because he knows I like cinnamon. I don't know what made him buy it for me. Well, he worked in a restaurant, so he may have tasted it. But, yeah, I hope it soon warms up. Yep. I need to get out of this dark house and go get some sunshine. I mean, even if it would warm up just enough for me to sit out on the steps for just a few minutes. Just some sun. Okay, so everybody's still on a no-buy. like I said, I'd buy something if something came out that, I don't know, spoke to me. Nothing's been out lately that I would care to buy. Well, I'm not into doing animals. Not into that. I mean, not too much. Yeah, mine's fantasy. I really don't do landscapes. I think I might have one or two landscapes, but that's about it. I like dark art. In fact, the one I'm doing for the pink and black is Rococo Dreams by Ennis Guerrero. And like I said, I love dark art and I love her artwork. There's just something about these grays and blacks are driving me up the wall. Yeah, it's driving me up the wall. I can do like dragons and stuff like that. Cats, dogs, nah. Horses, nah. Excuse me, I like birds. Yeah, I haven't done a round in a long time. Maybe I need to find a round one in my stash and do. Yeah, I like changing them up like that, Travis, too. But almost all the ones I have are squares. Like I said, I have a couple rounds. Because when I buy it, if it speaks to me, I don't care if it's square or round. But I'll get it. Now, there is one animal that I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking hard about it. Because it puts me in the mind of Houdini so much. I know it's not a Yorkie. But he's so cute. And I keep wanting to call him Oliver, and it's not Oliver. It's by Romance Art. I think it's Winston. And I've got enough points to get it. But I'm still thinking about it. He's a little thing. He's just so adorable. And he's not exactly, he's got more brown than Houdini does, but he's cute. That's that little face peeking through the flowers that got me. Hi, Bonnie. Now, sorry, guys. I thought I was going to sneeze there for a minute. Oh. What? Yes, fingers crossed. Hopefully Travis's art will be back out soon. Yep. Yep, we all got to have some more of Travis's paintings. Yeah, the one I had, it was the sunflowers in the bucket. Man, I don't know what happened to it, but something spilled all over it. And the ink, I don't know, the ink from the painting bled everywhere. So there was no saving that one. But yep, we've got to have some more of Travis's art. But I think I have one. I have one over there to look. Was it the Amethyst Witch or something like that? Amethyst Witch. I think I have that one. Still put up over there. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, that's okay, Travis. I mean, it was just a weird thing. I know I'd wiped up, it was water or something. I wiped it up. But then when I brought it back out, it was like all the dye had bled into all the other colors. It was just weird. Yeah, just weird. Hey, it wasn't your fault. Like I said, just it happens. It really happens. Yes, I know Travis. Like I said, fingers crossed. So everyone cross your fingers and wish Travis good luck. Yeah. We'll have to have a celebration if Travis gets signed. Yep. Yep. Okay, Valentine's Day is coming up. Anybody have any plans for Valentine's Day? That's the day I might get me a bottle of wine and me and Houdini just sit here and celebrate. I mean, Nix is okay. You know, she's getting better and, you know, but yeah, she's doing good. Yeah, she's still dealing with a few little personal issues, but other than that, I mean, she's okay. Oh, Kris, I thought you pulled a double so you had some time off tonight. No, sorry about that. Nope, no Nix tonight. She felt bad, but yeah. She'll be back soon. Well, Kris, are you and hubby gonna, I think you're married, are you and hubby gonna do anything before or after Valentine's Day? Anything special? Well, hon, me and my husband used to always do something special Valentine's Day, and whether it was, you know, buy a steak and stuff and fix it at home. But I haven't celebrated since he passed away 6 years ago. Yeah. And 6 years ago is when we found out 3 days before Valentine's Day he didn't have long to live, so I don't celebrate it. Oh, okay, you're diamond painting. Yeah, Kris, like I said, we always try to do something. We didn't eat steak very often, so we'd try to maybe buy a piece of steak or something and fix it at home, grill it. You know. So your story's long too. But we didn't always need Valentine's Day to do anything. You know, we'd go to the store or something. It'd be nothing for him to come out, you know, with a bouquet of roses or something like that. He was pretty spontaneous like that. And we really didn't do anything on our anniversaries either. Like I said, I think we were married about 36 years when he passed. 34, 36, something like that. Yep. So we didn't celebrate a lot. I always hated going out on Valentine's Day anyways. There's too many people. I'd rather wait and go out either before or after. Excuse me. Yep, so again, anybody, if you want to join, just let me know. Yep, just let me know. But like I said, we're going to wait and do the wheels. When Nix comes back, I have all the wheels posted, the numbers and everything in, my notes. So I was going to try to do the ones that she usually does, but for some reason, it don't like me. I can't get it to work. Those wheels just don't like me at all. And then I got excited today, guys. I stayed in bed until about 4 o'clock. I was awake. I was watching TV. It was just so cold. I was covered up and warm. I wasn't getting up. No way. So as soon as I get up, I come over here and I go in number. And then I saw, just flipping through Facebook, I saw from the Advent event, I won a grand prize. Woohoo! I'm excited. I haven't won anything in a long time. And I got my choice of a pen by Vicky or by Stacy. I chose Vicky because I have a Stacy pen. So I'm excited. I can't wait. I told her to surprise me. So, yeah, I told her to surprise me. So, hi, Catherine. Yeah, like I said, it's just me. Just me tonight. Hey, Spunky. Spunky, you want to join me online? I'll send you a link. Oh, thank you, Chris. I was too. I was so excited. I had to watch the replay. And it was like, where did I come from? I didn't even see me. Yeah. I mean, I like winning. Don't get me wrong. But it's the thrill of seeing your name pulled is what it is. Okay, Spunky, that's fine. Yeah, it's just me tonight. Just me. And I know I'm boring and I can't help it. I don't lead an exciting life. Oh, Spunky, I won the grand prize from the Christmas Advent event. Yep. I don't know what I won. I do know I won a pen. Catherine, you just came in, hon. I've been sitting here pulling stuff out of my rear to try to talk. Yeah, me and Houdini, since we moved here, we do not lead exciting lives, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah. Thank you, Kelsey. But yeah, we lead pretty boring lives. I mean, even little Houdini, he doesn't get a lizard hunt anymore. He was a lizard hunter when we lived in South Carolina. Now, Catherine, I don't get out to get any outside drama, so only outside drama I get is the neighbors. I'd like to be able to get out more around here, but there's nothing to do around here. I mean, it's a college town. It's Delta State University, but there's nothing to do. They do have a bowling alley. However, I'm not into bowling anymore. Yeah, I'm definitely not into bowling anymore. There's not even a movie theater anywhere close to here. Nothing. I mean, not to say I'd even go to the movies. You know, I stream on my TV. But the only thing I've been doing is just streaming on TV, and I'm now almost to the end of that one show, Dead Like Me. And then I think they had a movie or something out after it. So I think I watched it after it. And I did see somewhere that I watched Sons of Anarchy after my husband passed away. I absolutely love that show, that series. And I seen somewhere where they're bringing it back. So I hope they do. I can't wait. Yeah, that one. My husband, he would have really liked that show. And it'd probably been on way before he passed away, but I was never interested in it. Anything like that. But he was. He liked his motorcycles. Yes, he did. I haven't seen that one. Hi, Robin. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, Bonnie. Yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm watch when this one goes off. I like to watch the series, but when I find something finally I might want to watch, I go in. I always check to see how many seasons it is. And if it's got several seasons, that's great. I'll watch it. Half the time, though, the ones I like, I go in. There's only one season, and that season was back in 98, 99, or 2000, 2020. So they haven't had another season since. They're not going to. Hey, Kiki. Kiki, you want to come on the live and join me? I'll send you a link. Robin, that goes for you too, hon. Like I said, anyone who wants to come and sit and chit-chat, you can do it. I'd ask Travis, guys, but Travis is shy, so I know that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad Travis is back. That's all. Now I can have fun again. Oh, honey, I always look like a hot mess. I wear my hat, and I got my hat and my hoodie on because it's cold. Yep, I always look like a hot mess. Yeah. I guess I must be Richard Lorenz's Agnes, one hot mess. Yeah. Yeah. Half the time I feel like a bag lady. That's the way I feel, so that's the way I dress. I got on an Alice in Wonderland t-shirt. I got on a hoodie from Stranger Things, the Hellfire Club. I got on another jacket. I have on one glove because the other one's over on the couch. I don't feel like going to get it. And my fingers are out. You see how much I keep my gloves on and I scroll on my... So my fingers are worn through. Real bag lady, hey. I always keep gloves on though in the winter. My fingers freeze. So, yeah, my fingers freeze. So I like to keep gloves on. Oh, Kiki, how are you doing today, hon? I haven't been able to call anyone. Like I said, my internet had been so spotty and I've been offline and yeah. I'm almost done with that one. Yeah, it's not too bad. His and hers, yeah. Let's see, he's a cop and she's a reporter, I think. Yep. Yep, they are. Does anyone remember when, I can't think of her name, when the one that does the J-Wall event, does anyone remember when she starts it? I can't remember. I know Kiki's got a J-Wall. I've got a J-Wall. But I don't remember when her event starts. Oh, if it's that good, yeah, I'll have to go watch it as soon as I finish watching this one. Because I think I have like 6 episodes left of the Dead Like Me. Yeah, and I rewatched all of Stranger Things. I rewatched Wednesday. So, yeah. I need to go in and rewatch Dexter. And possibly the Ed Gein one too, Monsters. The Ed Gein story, or Ed Gein, or whatever they call them. Because the new one, Lizzie Borden, is supposed to be coming soon. Yeah, Dexter's really good. So was the one after that, New Blood or something. Yeah, that one had some twists and turns in it. It was pretty good. It wasn't as long as the original series, but it was a very short series. That's it. Crafty Diamond, Debbie. Thank you, Travis. Yep, Debbie. I knew her first name was Debbie. I just couldn't remember the group. Okay, Kiki. You got to look for the Crafty Diamond on Facebook and join her group. Now, I haven't watched the last of the series, The Dexter, but I've seen the first 2. Probably, Travis. Like I said, I just can't remember from one year to the next. I haven't never watched Heartland. I like blood and gore. Yep, I like blood and gore shows. And the bloodier, the gorier, the better. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Oh, I gotta finish watching that MUTTNUTT. The Last of Us? I don't think I've seen it, but I will, Catherine. Thank you. Thank you, Travis. Yep. Yep. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I like to watch series, and it's because I don't really pay much attention to it. But if it's something that I miss, I can always back up and rewatch that episode. Whereas if I'm in a movie, I don't remember where it was, and I have to keep restarting it. Hi, Sandy. You know, we're just here chit-chatting. I might have started watching Sullivan's Crossing. Is she a doctor moving back to her hometown or something like that? Because I started watching something, and the woman was a doctor, and she left her practice or the hospital, and she moved back to her hometown. Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't watched too much of it because I keep forgetting which one it was. Ooh, Sandy, Norse mythology. Which one's that one on, Sandy? Because I like stuff about mythology. No, I haven't watched Vikings yet. There's so many Viking ones on. Valhalla and a couple others. But I'll tell you what I'm really hooked on. 90 Day Fiancé. I have watched every show, all the episodes, and it's like they're done. I want more. I don't know why. I just think it's funny. I think it's so funny. These men and women sending these men and women money in another country, and then they, people, why am I being dumped? Why don't you love my? Come on, people, you're just buying them. I tried to watch that one. I don't know. I really didn't get into that one much, Bonnie. Yeah, Nancy, I think that's why I watch them, because they are stupid. I mean, I laugh constantly. Like, come on. It's like, are you serious? She's 70, you're 20. Come on, Grandma. And I'm sorry, I'm a grandma too. I'm in my 60s. He only wants this. Hi, Melinda. Thank you, hon. I hope you enjoy your company. I started watching Doc. I think that's the one I started watching. I believe it is. Isn't he the one who doesn't like blood? Yeah, he's the one who doesn't like blood. He gets sick and passes out. That one's good. That's it, Nancy. I don't know if I can get into that, Travis. I was told that I needed to watch it too. I was also told I needed to watch all the Handmaids or something like that. Oh, okay, I know the one you're talking about now. The other one, though, it's good too, and it's just new on. And I thought it was Doc. And he's either on Netflix or Hulu, one of the two. And he's I don't know what happened. Something happened, and all of a sudden he can't stand the sight of blood. He was a surgeon in a hospital. He moved back to where I think they used to vacation there. It's a very small seaside town, and he took over the doctor's practice there. Best medicine. Thank you, Erin. And this guy passes out and gets sick at the sight of blood. It's funny. Yeah. Okay, Bonnie, so how is Bridgerton? You'll have to let us know. Yep, you'll have to let us know. Oh, wow, I might have to check that out. Nancy, I like those that are really long. Yeah, Erin, I'm waiting. I mean, I have maybe 2 of mini sets, mini dazzlers. I love that one that Jen's doing for the Mighty But Small event. I went over there to look at it. I about fell out of my chair. I'm sorry. However, 9 minis, 20 by 20 is not worth $90. No. I know it's $10, average is $10 a painting, but no, and no. MUTTNUTT, I rewatched Once Upon a Time again, and I've watched Grimm now about 3 or 4 times. Let's see. Pride and Prejudice with zombies is good. I read the book too. Now, I like me some documentaries, especially when it's about true crimes. You know, especially when it's, well, Nancy Grimm's not really a gore show. It's the Grimm's Brothers fairy tales based off of that. It's pretty good. Sanctuary was good, Sandy. I've watched that several times now. I like that one. I wish they'd come out with more of that one. Now, I'll watch some of the history ones too, Kelsey. It depends. You know, it's got to catch my attention. Yeah. Oh, did Supernatural go to the Paramount Network? I haven't checked. Yeah, I have Paramount Plus. Yeah, I've watched all the 911s and all that. Things like that. I like those too. Yeah, I like all the food channels too. The food shows. And I know everybody's going to boo me, but I love Gordon Ramsay. I'm not crazy about, like, when he goes to the restaurant ones where he goes in there. I do like MasterChef. I do like Hell's Kitchen. But, yeah, I don't like when he goes in and inspects the restaurants. I need to catch up on Top Chef. That's another good show, too. I used to watch Chopped a lot. I haven't watched it in years. You know, Matlock is good. I like her. Oh, yeah, Travis. Next Level Chef. No, it hasn't been canceled. They did have one. But it wasn't Next Level Chef. It was Next Level Baker. And it was just on not long ago. So check into that. It's Next Level Baker. That one was pretty good too. Yep. Yeah, there was only a couple of the Next Level Chefs. But I know that they're doing another one. But like I said, they just did a baker. So the baker was the very first one in that series. Huh. Yeah, thanks, Spunky. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, I like the female Matlock. I like her. Yeah. Yes, I like her. She's funny. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Oh, so they have a new one out on it, Erin? I'll have to go check it out then. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the baker one. Now, I like the one with the chef. Next Level Chef one, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like how they have work in the basement, the middle, and the upper. Thank you, Erin. Okay, Travis, so Erin says season 5, episode 1 was Thursday, she thinks. Ooh. Okay, Sandy. Yeah, see, I don't have regular TV. Honey, Nix isn't, she's recovering from being sick. She's just still got a few personal things, and she's just, trying to get through them right now. Yep. I'm calmer, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, me too, MUTTNUTT. Kathy Bates is definitely a good actress. I wish they would remake a lot of the older shows and bring them back. She does, Travis. I agree. Yep. Yep, I agree. But yeah, that'd be cool if there was a lot of the older shows that come back. Yep. Okay. I started watching The Good Wife. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. Yeah. No, it probably wouldn't, Nancy. But you know what? You never know. Iron Chef was okay. Like I said, I think I preferred Chopped. But, yeah. Because Chopped looks like me a lot of times. What do I have here? I can make something to eat with. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the younger generation would do if they saw, like, Happy Days come back. Or Mork and Mindy. Or Alf. Yeah, that would be funny. And Archie would have to be politically correct. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the new Archie Bunker show, politically correct. Oh, Lord. Oh, I didn't know she died, but that. Oh. Yep. I started watching Schitt's Creek. I don't know. Not crazy about it. No, I agree, Nancy. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she was. She was in Beetlejuice also. I didn't care for Dallas. My grandmother and my mother and all them, oh my gosh. You don't talk or walk in front of the TV when Dallas was on. I thought I saw that, Nancy, but I wasn't sure about it. I saw it on Facebook. You know how the Facebook is sometimes. They'll say somebody passed away and they didn't, just for you to click on it to read it. Yeah. I don't do those things. Now, I watched Knots Landing. I didn't watch Falcon Crest and I didn't watch Dallas. But I did like Knots Landing. But if you wanted to walk in front of the TV, that was okay with me. Sorry, guys. I'm using the Vicks to keep my nose unstuffy. Yeah. Yeah. And it was like the soap operas. Oh my God. General Hospital and All My Children. My soap opera. Now, I did watch Ryan's Hope and All My Children. I did watch General Hospital for a while. But mine was Dark Shadows. Now give me a soap opera like that any day. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I started off with Dark. Dark. Yep. I remember I'd run home from school so I wouldn't miss Dark Shadows. Because if I walked, I'd miss like 10, 15 minutes of it. So if I ran, I only missed by 5. Now, there was a new Walker, Texas Ranger on. Yep. Yep, Dark Shadows. And I found Dark Shadows, however, there is like 1,000 of them, and you have to figure out which one's the right one to watch in order. I hated that. Yep. Yep. Because I started watching Dark Shadows, I said, wait a minute. This wasn't the beginning. They have so many seasons, but the seasons aren't in order, which is weird. Yep, I watched all the Twilight Zone. Definitely all the Twilight Zone. Watched all them. Let's see. What was the other one? It wasn't the Twilight Zone. Outer Limits. Watch them. Tales from the Crypt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Nancy, the season 1, episode 1 wasn't really season 1, episode 1. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't know. It's just really weird how they have them. Yep. And there's like one of them, one season had just a few episodes. The next one had 206 episodes. Come on. So yeah, they're all a little mixed up. Yeah. And then when I went back in to watch them, it's like I couldn't find the one I was watching previously. Yeah. Yeah, because I would love to rewatch that Dark Shadows again. So like I said, that was my favorite growing up. And if I made it home any earlier for Dark Shadows, I had to wait until my grandmother's. It wasn't Days of Our. It might have been Days of Our Lives. Like Sands Through the Hourglass. So yeah, some of the Days of Our Lives. I had to wait until that was over with. I mean, even the credits. I couldn't change the channel. I had to wait. Yep. Oh, come on now. Oh, I may have to go down the road tomorrow. I'm almost out of water. I've got some ordered, but unfortunately, I ordered it last week from Amazon. It won't be here until the end of this week. Yeah, I do too, Nancy. Yeah. Well, Travis, at least she lets you watch cartoons in the mornings. Oh, me too, Kiki. I loved reading too. Stephen King, especially, and Dean Koontz. Oh, yeah. Anne Rice was another one of my favorites. So was B.C. Andrews. Hi, Danielle. Jenna didn't care. Jenna didn't care what was on. You didn't walk in front of the TV. The only time you were allowed to walk in front of the TV was when you were told to go to change the channel for them. Then you could go in front of the TV. I remember growing up, we had to sit and watch Hee Haw if you wanted to watch TV. Sunday nights was Lawrence Welk. Woohoo! Yeah. And let's see, what was the other shows? It was a Rawhide. Rawhide was another one. Yep. Yep. So. Is it hockey season again, Danielle? I thought they were over with already. Yep. But oh yeah, those old country and westerns, had to watch them. I think the only, I mean, really, there wasn't much in the evenings for kids to watch them. You had like 2 channels, 3 channels maybe. But, yep, Nancy, my grandfather did too. He loved John Wayne. So did my husband. Welcome back, Sandy. I hope everything was okay. Yeah, my husband could sit and watch John Wayne movies over and over, back to back. He didn't care. He didn't care. He liked them. But like I said, growing up, we really didn't have many things to watch. We had All in the Family. We had Maude. We had the Jeffersons, Happy Days, things like that. Taxi, Welcome Back, Kotter. But, yep, not a lot. Yeah, Cheers. I didn't watch much of Cheers. I didn't care for it. Yeah, I hated Lawrence Welk. Yeah. Oh, okay, Sandy. I'm glad it was okay. It was just a test. I don't think I've heard of MeTV. MUTTNUTT. Well, MUTTNUTT. Yeah, we really didn't have too much. I think Sunday nights after Lawrence Welk, I think Walt Disney World came on. And it was always some kind of Disney show. But like I said, we didn't have much growing up. Now, we had Saturday all-day cartoons, all day long. And Sundays, it was usually the Westerns and the war movies because they knew that's when the men would be off from work watching TV. And during the week, it was family shows. Yeah. I don't remember TGIF in the 90s. Of course, I worked in the 90s, always worked nights. Oh, Catherine, though, when I was young, I grew up in the 60s and 70s. We didn't have VHS tapes. And we didn't have cable. You had an antenna on top of your TV. You got three channels, if you were lucky. Oh, yeah, Soap was funny. It was a good show too. So was Benson. Like I said, man, I don't think they'd survive being aired now. I really don't. Now, I would watch Nick at Night, Travis, because I liked watching the older shows, like Friends and all them, but yeah, that was it, Nancy. We were the parents remote. Yep. Yeah, we didn't have an outside antenna, which was lucky. We had the rabbit ears. Yeah. Yep. Nope, I was I was born in the early 60s. I'm a 60s and 70s kid. So we didn't have much. No. We did have Saturday Night Live though. But normally I couldn't stay up to watch because it was too late at night and I had bedtime. And, no TVs in the bedrooms. You had one main TV, and that was a big console TV in your living room. And it was in color if you were lucky. And heaven forbid you go in the living room and turn on the TV. Oh, yeah, the Creature double features. Yeah, I'll be 63 this year, I think. Yeah, 63. Yeah. Oh. Well, I had the first computer in the family too, Catherine. This computer it was over $3,000. I bought it from Radio Shack. There was nothing on it. I think MS-DOS may have been on it. Nothing else. But I bought it because I was doing basic computer programming and stuff, and I never could get time in the computer lab. So I took out a student loan and got that. I ended up selling it to my mother for my brother to use at his engineering in school. So, but I mean, you could play computer games. You had a cassette tape or a floppy disk hard drive, and you could put it in, but you didn't have graphics. You had commands. Like, do you want to go north? Do you want to go east? Do you want to pick this up? And you would have to YN, yes, no, whatever. Yeah. I liked Elvira. Yep, Munsters and the Addams Family. I did watch Dobie Gill's Green Acres, of course. Yep, that was the text-based games. I mean, that's all we had. Yep. So, yeah, definitely computer games were not like they are today. I had one that I used to play. I had a word processor back in the 80s, too. I think it was called, let me think. Began with an S. Not Sanctuary. Oh, man. It was kind of creepy. It was set in a, I guess, in a psych ward or something in an old hospital. Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah, Catherine, I'd always get all the electronics, but I usually would have bought them. Oh, my favorite show was HR Huff and Puff. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. And then the other show I liked was The Monkees. Yeah. Yeah. And then your TV program didn't matter. We'd go off the air at 11 o'clock at night. Yep, at 11 o'clock at night. Yep, Sandy, I watched Bonanza only because of Little Joe. Yeah, Michael Landon. He had pretty eyes. Of course, I liked Hoss too. So, yeah. Okay, Catherine, have a good night. Oh, I know. I love the Monkees. Yep. I wasn't really into MASH. Hi, Mama Karma. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. We're not doing a real live tonight, even though we are live, but yeah. Yep, I liked all those too, Sandy. Sure did. We're just chit-chatting about anything and everything. Right now we're in old TV shows. Nothing exciting. Yep. Yep, no gossips, no nothing. Now, there wasn't a whole lot of episodes on the Monkees. I don't remember why, but it was a good show. But didn't the Monkees and Davy Jones, didn't they have an issue or something? And that could have been why there wasn't many shows, many episodes. Because I think Davy Jones wanted to go out on his own. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But I think that they had some issues. Yep, the Partridge Family. Yep. Oh, thank you, Mama Karma. Oh, yes, David Cassidy. Yep, Sean Cassidy. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mama Karma, have you subbed to MUTTNUTT's Crazy Crafting? Hey, Kayleen. Okay, MUTTNUTT. Hope you feel better. Like I said, I probably won't be on too much longer either. My voice is getting hoarse again. But I, really just wanted to come on and let everybody know everybody's okay. And Nix hasn't forgotten you. I know that she's got stuff that's ready to go out in the mail. However, due to the weather, her post office was closed. There's been several closed. I think hers closed too. But, yeah. Yep, the Partridge Family was another one that was pretty good. No, Sandy, she's got her computer fixed. Yep. She's just still dealing with a few personal things. Oh, thank you, Gammy. Like I said, I don't mind coming on. I just never have a lot to talk about unless I'm pulling it, here and there. Just talk about anything and everything. I was just glad I was able to come on. Like I said, I've been losing my internet this week. You don't know how boring and how silent it is when you have no internet connection. And my phone was down too, so I couldn't even get online with it to even do a book or anything. Kayleen, I'm working on several things right now, hon. I'm doing the Pink and Black event. I'm working on Rococo Dreams for it. I'm doing TTR and Blinging in the New Year. And I'm working on Heart on a Sleeve on that one. And I'm doing the Richard Lorenz, and I'm working on Purnell. So, February, I'm going to be doing Tia's event, Love is in the Air. I'm doing the romance art event. I was lucky enough. A couple months ago, I knew about the romance art. I didn't have any painting. But I got an email from Dreamers. It was like buy one, get one 90% off. And that's what I did. So I got 2 paintings for under $100. So I did that. So now I have a romance art. And I'm using that one for 2 events. And it's it's one of the owls. So no, Sandy Hunt, I haven't heard from Erica. And I'm going to be doing the Small But Mighty. I have a mini Dazzlers I'm going to use. There's one other. I might do Get Your Weird On. I'll probably use Purnell for that one. Yeah, Bonnie, if I have the money, I like Mondays with Dreamers Designs. I don't always have the money, but I actually had the money that day. I was able to do the pay in 4. So I was able to get 2 of them. Wow. Oh no, the post office lost it. At least I found it. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the post office here lately. I mean, even Tima was, talking about it too last night. But now I know I get that informed delivery where it shows you what's in my mailbox. Well, I think I've got somebody stealing my mail. Because what was supposed to be in my mailbox wasn't in my mailbox. And the mailbox door is down. So I gotta figure something out. Yeah. Yeah, Sandy, prayers going out to your sister and your daughter, hon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not working on too much. I mean, I can only do a little at a time where it's cold and the glue's drying up. So it's not sticking too good. So I'm going to try wetting it down with a, wet wipe and letting it dry and see if it, maybe work like that in some areas. And I've got my little heater on it, but. So Kayleen, what are you working on, hon, besides the pink and black? What you doing, Houdini? Oh, I know. I saw that on Tima's. Congratulations on grandson number 3. Yep. Oh. Well, Sandy, good vibes that you don't have it, hon. Yeah. Oh, okay. That one's cute, too. That's a Hannah Lynn, isn't it? If it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh. Well, baby, go cover back up. Come here. All right. Come here. He's sitting over here looking at me like, hello, I'm here. Now, I fed you. You don't need any more food. Wow, Sandy. Oh. Come here. Oh. Let's see. Oh. Hey, Jen, how are you? Oh. Yeah, it's just me tonight, Jen. Nobody wanted to come and say hi. Oh, sending prayers, Kayleen. Okay, thanks, J-Rob. Have a great night, hon. Yep. Oh. Yeah, it's a very different name. I agree, Spunky. Very different. Guys, I know we've only been on about 2 hours, but I might head off here shortly and turn my big heater on and get bundled up and watch some TV. And hopefully I can find my cough drops. I don't know. I stuck them somewhere. Usually when I stick them somewhere, I forget where I stick them at. Yep. I put them in something. What? I don't know. Let's see, maybe in here. Nope, not in here either. Ooh, that's cold. Nope, no cough drops there either. Yeah. I probably have them in one of my containers here. My storage containers. Yeah, I don't have any lemon or honey, but good night, Gammy. Good night, Kayleen. Houdini, he was over here. Now he's back under the covers. Houdini's warm, believe me. Yep, I am, Jenna. Good night, Kelsey. Hopefully Nix will be back next week and we'll start getting everything back, to normal. And good night, Nancy. And if not, I'll figure out something to talk about next week. Yep. Good night, Danielle. I'm glad your team won. I am going to go make me some hot tea, though. And drink me some of that before I lay down. Good night, Jen M. See you all next week. And I want to say happy birthday to anyone who's having a birthday this week. Good night. Nice, Funky. Good night, Bonnie. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, want to talk about next week, just shoot them to me. And, yep. And maybe we'll have a Q&A session. Okay, good night, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and close down.